Have you ever wondered how the Amish manage to feed their animals without ever stepping foot in a feed store? Discover the time-tested, ingenious methods of self-sufficiency, natural resourcefulness, and unwavering community collaboration that keep their farms thriving no matter the season or challenge. The Amish community exemplifies self-sufficiency, particularly when it comes to feeding their animals. Their reliance on traditional farming methods ensures that they can meet the nutritional needs of livestock without dependence on commercial feed stores. By growing their own crops and maintaining a sustainable approach to farming, the Amish create a cycle of production that benefits both their animals and the environment. A cornerstone of this approach is growing staple crops such as corn, oats, and hay. These crops are the foundation of Amish animal feed, providing essential nutrients for livestock like cows, horses, and chickens. Corn is a primary energy source, while oats offer protein and hay is crucial for roughage and fiber. By producing these crops on their farms, Amish families can control the quality and availability of feed while reducing costs. To ensure consistent yields, the Amish employ crop rotation, a practice passed down through generations. This involves planting different crops in a specific sequence to prevent soil depletion and control pests and weeds naturally. For example, after a corn harvest, a field might be planted with legumes like clover to restore nitrogen to the soil. This method not only sustains soil fertility but also eliminates the need for chemical fertilizers and pesticides. The Amish commitment to simplicity extends to their use of manual and horse-drawn tools for farming. Instead of relying on modern machinery, they use plows, seed drills, and harvesters pulled by horses. This approach aligns with their values of humility and stewardship, minimizing environmental impact and fostering a close connection to the land. A significant aspect of Amish farming is their reliance on pasture grazing for livestock. Animals such as cows, sheep, and goats are often rotated across different pastures to take advantage of fresh forage. This practice, known as rotational grazing, ensures that the land remains productive while providing animals with a varied and natural diet. Grazing not only reduces the need for stored feed but also keeps animals healthy by mimicking their natural feeding habits. For smaller animals like chickens, the Amish often allow them to forage freely. Chickens scratch for insects, seeds, and vegetation, which contributes to their nutrition and keeps the farm's ecosystem balanced. This free-range approach reduces reliance on supplemental feed and enhances the quality of eggs and meat. These self-sustaining practices highlight the Amish dedication to living off the land in a way that is both practical and ethical. By growing and managing their own feed sources, they maintain control over the health and well-being of their animals while preserving the environment. This model of self-reliance and sustainability serves as an inspiration for anyone looking to reduce dependence on industrial farming systems and live more harmoniously with nature. Preserving and storing animal feed is a vital part of Amish farming, ensuring that livestock has adequate nutrition throughout the year, especially during the harsh winter months. The Amish use time-tested methods to maintain the quality and availability of feed while avoiding the need for modern equipment. Hay storage is one of the most important tasks in Amish farming. During the growing season, they cut and dry hay in the fields before stacking it in traditional barns. These barns are designed with excellent ventilation to prevent mold and spoilage. Properly dried hay can last through the winter, providing essential roughage for animals like cows and horses. Another method widely used is the creation of silage, a fermented feed made from chopped corn stalks, grasses, or other green plants. Silage is stored in pits or silos where it undergoes a natural fermentation process, preserving its nutritional content. This method is particularly beneficial in areas where the growing season is short, as it allows farmers to maximize the use of available crops. The Amish also use natural air drying techniques for grains such as oats and corn. Grains are harvested and stored in wooden bins or cribs with slatted sides that promote airflow. This prevents moisture buildup and ensures long-term storage without the need for chemical preservatives. By focusing on careful preservation and storage, the Amish ensure that their animals are well-fed year-round, supporting their self-reliant lifestyle and minimizing waste. The Amish demonstrate remarkable ingenuity in utilizing natural resources to feed their animals without relying on store-bought feed. Their approach focuses on maximizing the use of available materials, reducing waste, and ensuring the health of their livestock through natural means. One innovative practice is the use of kitchen and garden scraps as supplemental feed for animals, particularly poultry and pigs. Scraps such as vegetable peelings, stale bread, and leftover grains are repurposed as a nutritious addition to the animal's diet. This not only reduces food waste but also cuts down on the need for purchased feed. The Amish also grow nutrient-rich fodder crops like alfalfa, clover, and turnips, which are high in protein and essential nutrients. These crops are specifically planted for grazing or to be harvested and stored as feed. Alfalfa, for example, is a popular choice for dairy cows due to its high nutritional value, promoting milk production. Grazing plays a critical role in their resourceful feeding practices. Amish farmers make use of wild plants and field edges, where livestock can forage on naturally growing grasses and weeds. This approach mimics animals' natural feeding habits, providing variety in their diet while reducing the need for cultivated feed crops. The Amish rarely rely on commercial feed additives, opting instead for herbs and natural supplements to boost animal health. This commitment to natural feeding methods underscores their philosophy of sustainability and stewardship, ensuring that their animals thrive without dependence on industrial farming inputs. In the Amish way of life, community is at the heart of everything they do, including how they feed and care for their animals. Resource sharing and collaborative efforts are fundamental practices that allow Amish families to maintain self-reliance while helping one another during times of need. One key practice is the borrowing or trading of feed resources within the community. For example, if one family has an abundant hay harvest while another has surplus grain, they may exchange these goods to ensure both have balanced feed supplies for their livestock. This bartering system fosters a sense of mutual support and reduces dependence on external resources. The Amish often engage in collective ownership of larger pastures or fields that are too extensive for a single family to manage. These shared resources allow multiple families to graze their animals together, ensuring that everyone has access to sufficient grazing land. Shared responsibilities such as maintaining fences or rotating livestock are managed through cooperation and trust. Traditional knowledge sharing is another cornerstone of Amish community life. Experienced farmers pass down techniques for optimizing feed production, storage, and animal nutrition to younger generations. Informal gatherings and community meetings provide opportunities to discuss new challenges, share solutions, and support each other in improving farming practices. In times of shortage or hardship, such as a poor growing season, Amish families come together to help neighbors in need. Whether through donations of surplus feed or collective labor, the community ensures that no one is left without essential resources for their animals. This emphasis on collaboration not only strengthens the Amish community but also ensures that their farming practices remain sustainable. By working together, they preserve their values of humility, selflessness, and stewardship, creating a resilient system that benefits everyone involved. Ready to learn more about the Amish way of sustainable living? Dive deeper into their time-honored practices and discover how you can incorporate their principles of self-sufficiency and resourcefulness into your own life. Follow us for more insights and tips inspired by the Amish lifestyle.